should've left unread. No one warned me about you, with your Walkman dreams and midnight view. You kiss like slow motion film, fading static, skin on skin. You're the glitch in my hometown plan, a VHS I played again. No one warned me, no one knew. You were a rerun I fell into. We danced in gas station lights. You wore danger like it's always been right. Polaroids in motel drawers, a perfect lie I still adore. You left your lipstick on my screen. Now you haunt my fever dream. No one warned me about you, velvet voice and deja vu. You spoke in chords I never knew, played me like a synth would do. You're a skyline in rewind, a cassette tape I can't find. No one warned me, and that's true. A part of me always knew. You were the danger I wanted to believe in. No one warned me about you, but maybe they knew I'd choose you too. You're the spark, the static in the air, the track that's playing everywhere. You disappear like stars at dawn, but somehow I still hear your song. No one warned me, I never knew love could sound like you. She walked past neon signs and empty aisles in a denim jacket and a runaway smile. The lights were humming, the mall was still, but she moved like time had bent to her will. I was just killing time, pretending to be cool. She made the mannequins jealous in the frozen food. She looked right through me, then turned around like she already knew I'd make a sound. It was after hours, and she was unreal, like a daydream breaking through the steel. A mystery wrapped in perfume and light, like a movie frame frozen in the night. She said you bored her, just lost like me, and just like that she rewrote my scene. It all changed in that fluorescent glow, in the place where no one's meant to go. After hours, that's where she stole the show. She danced by checkout 9 like no one saw, turned the wax tile floor into a ballroom hall. Her eyes were fire, her voice was low, said wanna make this night the kind you never let go. We raced the carts down the midnight aisles, hiding in corners, laughing like wild. I never caught her name, just the flame of a girl who set my world in frame. It was after hours, and she was unreal, like a thunderstorm you're glad to feel. A mystery wrapped in perfume and light, like a spark that became my favorite dream. They say nothing real happens in places like this, but she proved magic hides in the mundane and mist. If I ever see her in the daylight glow, would she remember what she let me know? It was after hours, and she was unreal. Like a ghost, I somehow got to feel a mystery that slipped through the night, but burned like neon in my mind. She said you bored or just lost like me. Guess I was waiting for her quietly. Now I walk past aisle 23, still chasing what she gave to me. After hours, she lives inside that scene. I saw her in a war of light and dust, a saint in fire built to trust. Her lips were vows, her eyes were guns, and I was dead before the sun. She moved like poetry in war, a rebel heart I'd die for. I took her hand, I took the blame, and kissed her like we had no name. They said we'd never stand a chance, but love don't ask for circumstance. So if heaven is a place that burns, let me be the fool who never learns. I'll follow her through rage and flame, and let them crucify my name. We weren't made to just survive, we lit the sky to feel alive. So write our names in fire and thorns. If there's a heaven, let it burn. They called it lust, they called it wrong, but we were scripture all along. A bloodstain rose between our teeth, a deathless vow beneath the street. I'd rather fall than live a lie. If she's not there, then so am I. So if heaven is a place that burns, then let the righteous wait their turn. I'd die again to hear her breathe, even if it damned me underneath. We weren't born for rules or peace, but something wild that won't cease. So write our names in fire and thorns. If there's a heaven, let it burn. I held her heart inside my hand and let it go, not by command. The right of how we disobeyed, but never how we loved that way. If heaven is a place that burns, then tell the stars we won't return. She was my altar, I was flame. We lit the dark, we took the blame. Let angels cry and choirs fall. We were the holiest of all. So write our names in fire and thorns. If there's a heaven, let it burn. Storm of saints and sin, where gunfire hymns pulled angels in. Your name was carved in shattered glass, and I still kissed you like the world would last. We danced in blood beneath the veil, two holy hearts set to fail. You wore devotion like perfume, I wore the moon to light your tomb. They said love's a just take the blame. So if heaven is a place that burns, let us be ash that never learns. I'll love you past the final breath, through sirens, bullets, vows, and death. We weren't meant for peace or time, but to collide and redefine. So write our names in fire and thorns. If there's a heaven, let it burn. I drank your name like sacred wine and kissed your scars as if they're mine. I'd die 1,000 violent nights to keep your soul within my sight. They called us fools, they called us cursed, but nothing holy dies the first. So if heaven is a place that burns, let us be myth, the sky returns. We'll haunt the church, we'll stain the stone and crown the dark we called our home. I take your hand and fall again for one soft second in your skin. So write our names in fire and thorns. If there's a heaven, let it burn. We weren't wrong, just born too soon. A loaded prayer beneath the moon. I'd rather die than fade away without your voice to light the way. So if heaven is a place that burns, then let the stars ignore their turns. We weren't made to kneel or bow. We were the truth they won't allow. So let the bells forget to ring and let the choir never sing. For if we're wrong, we'll never learn. If there's a heaven, let it burn. She danced in the dark, velvet curtain drawn. Sketchbook full of galaxies, now all the stars are gone. Eyes like city windows, flickering with dreams, but the light grew dim beneath the neon seams. I watched her fall through the cracks in the day, trading love for silence, giving colors away. She said just one more chance, then I'll be alright. But the mirror told stories that kept her up at night. And I still see her, Marion in the mirror, tracing shadows in the steam, chasing something clearer, falling slow in silent screams, wrapped in phantom glow. She's gone where the angels won't go. Used to hum a tune as she painted the rain. Now her voice is static, swallowed by the pain. Summer on the rooftop, those barefoot July skies. Now she's selling her smile just to feel alive. The clock keeps ticking, but time won't wait for hearts on fire or pills of fate. She's the ghost in the screen, flickering in blue, searching for something scene. The city never sleeps, but she dreams too loud, till the silence wrapped her like a shroud. She reached for the stars and sank in the sound. Marion, come home. Marion, come home. Home. Maybe I was conning myself all along, pretending I couldn't feel what I needed the most. I was never meant to feel this, but the truth is like a spark. Now the girl behind the mirror can't go back into the dark. You were never just a target, never just a part. You're the one who made me real, and I fell for the mark. said, if you want the rush, don't just survive. So I followed him straight into the tide. A mask of calm, a storm inside. I lost myself to feel alive. He burned like sunsets no one filmed. Taught me fear could make you real. Now I hear his voice on every wave, like a prayer too wild to say. We were chasing the horizon, on boards of fire, hearts undone. Past the break, past the badge, past reason. He lived like bullets couldn't outrun. Chasing the horizon, with salt and sky in our lungs. You can't cuff the wind, you just ride it till it's gone. He said rules are made to break, not bend. Love's just lost, you haven't met yet. I saw the fall behind his grin, a ghost of peace he never let in. I tried to save him from the storm, but he was born to drown, reborn. He took the leap, no parachute. Some men fly when they have to lose. We were chasing the horizon, where the sky kissed the flame. He called the ocean by her name, and vanished just the same. Chasing the horizon, no goodbye, no one to blame. Some waves don't come back, they just write your name. You're not afraid to die, but you're afraid to live. Still chasing the horizon.